Guess you're not top G anymore.
I'm not here to beg sorry from anybody.
A video of him playing that song, getting into his fucking Bugatti. Like,
I know.
what are
I
we
was
talking
in Spain
about
with Ye when that happened, and
so this situation's messy. So let me.
All right, guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. So today we're breaking down the situation that happened in the club in Miami. The so-called quote-unquote Nazi Avengers, people are calling them. It was Clavicular, Sneako, Nick Fuentes, Myron Gaines, Andrew and Tristan Tate at the club. And they played the very controversial song, HH by Ye. If you guys don't know what that song is, you're probably living under a rock. I think everybody knows at this moment, and I think everybody knows about the situation in general. But I wanted to break down Andrew Tate's response on this whole situation, him folding under absolutely zero pressure. So let's watch the video, and I'll obviously give my thoughts on it.
Let me explain. You got Andrew Tate and a bunch of the streamers partying out in Miami, going clubbing. All the right-wing influencers are there. Tate, Tristan Tate, Nick Fuentes, Sneako, the fresh and fit guys, and they were filmed partying while a DJ played Kanye West, now Ye's controversial and banned song, Hell Hitler. Not only in the club, but it was also played in the van. And the track was released last year and contains anti-Semitic content, glorifies Adolf Hitler, includes Nazi references, etc. And Andrew Tate was getting dragged for it. And he folded, basically saying he's got business partners that are Jews and wanted to take it all back.
Oh, we're here? We should have kept it going.
He got confronted pretty much on a recent interview that he has been on there before. He's comfortable with these guys, but they have alliances with certain people, and pressured Andrew Tate, who pretty much apologized.
These things get attached to my name. It's very inconvenient for me. I have Jewish business partners. I have tech teams in Israel. I have things going on, and I get a mess from this crap too. I'm not here to beg sorry from anybody. I was in a van, and I was in a club. That club also played songs about beating the shit out of women and shooting black people. I didn't put any of the songs on. I'm not the DJ. If the Jewish community want to come to me and say, Andrew, we're going to drive you out of Miami or put a bullet in your head, I'll say, well, then do it, because I just sat in a car. The question is, could I have stopped it? Well, no, because I didn't even know they were doing it. What I could do is when they put it on the car is leave the car.
Imagine being able to build an app.
So, yeah, if you guys just saw Andrew Tate's kind of cope right there. Oh, I was only in the car. Like, bro, you were with them, you know, just take the accountability, double down. Like this is the problem. If Andrew Tate doubled down and said it's just a song, and they obviously play songs by rappers that glorify murder, glorify drugs, glorify, you know, basically prostitution, but instead he goes on this podcast and, you know, throws other people under the bus for playing the song. It's not very top G of him, not very escaping the matrix. It seems like he's stuck inside the matrix, but let's hear what else he has to say.
Look, we supported Andrew Tate before, and we did through the legal situation, but we was always very fair. And he still hasn't been convicted of anything to this day, but there is a character change. Andrew Tate, for the first time here, generally seemed like he was scared to be cancelled.
Things going on, and I get a mess from this crap too. I'm not here to beg sorry from anybody. I was in a van, and I was in a club. That club also played songs about beating the shit out of women and shooting black people. I didn't put any of the songs on. I'm not the DJ. If the Jewish community want to come to me and say, Andrew, we're going to drive you out of Miami or put a bullet in your head, I'll say, well, then do it, because I just sat in a car. The question is, could I have stopped it? Well, no, because I didn't even know they were doing it. What I could do is when they put it on the car is leave the car.
So he was getting pressured a little bit in his interview, and the blame got shifted over to Sneako, who responded to the situation. Everyone's just blaming each other here. You got all these men that come together and meant to support each other. They're all part of the same community. They're all just trying to rat out each other, and it's getting messy. But the song got played twice. It got played in the Sprinter van and in the club. So someone is intentionally putting the narrative of this song forward. It's obvious.
I think
so yeah, again, I understand. I guess I could understand the point of view of Andrew Tate. I think he's still battling a court case in the UK. He obviously, I guess, doesn't want to be banned from the US with all the charges against him, and then now this. But still, it's no excuse. I mean, you come hang out with these guys, like, you know what they're about, like, you know what they're gonna do. So I mean, it's just kind of embarrassing. And I even saw Andrew Tate clip pages kind of shitting on him. They were playing like an old video of him coming out of his Bugatti playing this song, and there's a clip of him doing the Z Kyle. saying we should bring it back, and then all of a sudden he kind of folds like this. It's a little embarrassing.
Sneako played the song.
Yeah.
I think Tristan explicitly told me that Sneako played the song.
If Sneako,
What the fuck? Tristan, okay, first off, no, I didn't. I might know, I'm not ratting people out who did, but I didn't play the song. In the Sprinter van, like it was a couple people's idea, yeah, maybe I came up with it, but in the club it wasn't, and why does it even matter? Tristan, why are you talking to this guy? This guy just had Netanyahu on. He was just there clapping for him like a seal at the synagogue in Miami. Miami Beach mayor didn't say a word about that, didn't condemn that. And you guys are there like confiding behind our backs?
Like some schoolboys, they was all partying and having fun. Now they're all trying to rat each other out and blame each other because they cannot handle the backlash that is coming with that community. Right, you have right wing, you have left wing, you have these takes, the fresh and fits, but the main thing we need is someone rational in the middle. I'm that guy. Despite your religious beliefs and political views on situations that are happening that you think might affect your religion or whatever, there's people in that community that are generally good people. So the best thing to do is just not be racist to a whole demographic of people. As I get older, I realize there's good and bad people from all walks of life, but disrespect gets glorified and supported so much on the internet when there is just no aim for it. Everyone thought they was going to be uncancelable, literally forever, but the money is drying up now, and a lot of these guys are not standing as much and have got to be a lot more careful now. They've all got some sort of deal with someone.
and even though he put the song on,
Okay, so this guy's claiming to be unbiased and then saying, oh, don't be racist against a whole group of people. And they're not. It's literally a song. It's a song made by a black homosexual who literally just apologized to some rabbis and to the Jewish community for being hateful. So, I mean, the actual unbiased American standpoint on this position is let people play what songs they want, let people say what they want if they're not threatening violence, and if it's not inciting a riot, anything like that, then it's fine. And if it's a private club, they have the right to kick these people out. But when the Miami mayor goes on the news and says, oh, we should condemn this, and like tries to pressure these private clubs for doing so, it's like, that's not your lane. This isn't what America is. America is about free speech.
I just don't think
I didn't. He's lying right now. I didn't. I don't know where he got that, but what I think he's doing, I think Tate is strategically, I think he got scared. I think he doesn't want to face more pressure. You know, he wants to spend more time in America. I think he folded. He went against it completely. He said double down, and maybe I'm the easiest target of the people on the bus. I think Clava is more clout currently than me, so you're not going to attack Clav. He's younger too, less of a culprit. He doesn't want to attack Nick Fuentes and say Nick Fuentes played the song because Nick Fuentes, Gorbro Army, oh my God. You don't want them. They've gorbed him before. He doesn't want that again. So who else? Myron? Nah, too loyal. I'm not going to go attack Myron. Who else? Justin Waller? It wasn't him at all. Sneako. That's the last one of the group. I pointed at him. I'm not afraid of Sneako. Sneako doesn't pose a threat. He played the song. He can go onto the bus. He can get canceled.
It was even on camera that Tristan Tate himself was laughing. Dan Bilzerian ends up joining this call and he calls it effing gay the way Andrew Tate conducted himself on the podcast after. Because Andrew Tate lent into this by playing the song while he was walking into his Bugatti. So 1 minute he's defending himself, next minute he's leaning into it. He cannot make his mind.
Meet Spedians. Jim.
So actually, it's kind of weird for me to say this, but I actually kind of am on Sneako's side right here. Because I don't know, him and Andrew Tate have some sort of beef. That's kind of irrelevant, but I mean, at least Sneako's standing on business. Like he's saying, you know, Andrew Tate was all about free speech, escaping the matrix, and then he kind of folds under pressure like this. It's a little ridiculous. And I mean, I see both sides, but it's like, what did Andrew Tate expect going there? Like, obviously, he's gonna face backlash being with some of the most controversial figures on the internet. So
I believe he's walking that back. I mean, he of all people should know that you don't fucking apologize for shit. It's like so crazy.
Yeah, he was saying at the party we were at earlier, he was saying like how important it is to double down and how he kind of invented that. So I thought we were all on the same page when it came to doubling down.
What is going on with him?
He kind of threw me under the bus completely. You know, he was saying I was responsible. But I mean, I think maybe he's afraid of going to jail or something, but
I mean,
I don't know if that justifies it.
that was pretty fucking weak, bro.
Yeah, I agree. you know, a lot. I mean, he was saying like, oh, I didn't play the song. Sneako played the song. It's like, bro, it's a song. Like who, you know, it's just not a crime.
Dude, he literally posted a video of him playing that song, getting into his fucking Bugatti. Like, what are
I
we
was
talking
in Spain
about
with Ye when that happened, and Ye, I mean, obviously he's not on it anymore, but Ye tweeted, he's like, praise God. That's why I played the song. I'm like, yeah, he likes the song. I saw the tweet. He's okay with it. He talked about it on a podcast about how he liked it. He said that we should bring the Nazi salute back in that video. Like, why? I wouldn't try to set him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting...
It's really fucking gay.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Sneako.
And again, I mean, then Blazarian brings up a good point. But again, from the sidelines, I mean, we can all say, you know, free speech this, free speech that. But when Andrew Tate has these charges against him, and he lives in Romania, which is obviously a corrupt country, and their free speech laws aren't, you know, as free as the United States, then you could kind of see. I mean, he already spent time in prison for accusations. I don't know if he did them, if he didn't. I mean, if he's not convicted, then he probably didn't do it. But I understand why he would be scared, but that's just kind of goes against his whole brand. And again, I don't know what else to say about that situation, except it's a bit cowardly.
And Ye have some sort of friendship going on. He went to stay with him for a period of time and was doing some sort of work with him. So maybe it was him that wanted to get it on stream to all them people. But just seeing all these guys going back and forth over it is so corny. Tristan Tate said everyone on the bus saw Sneako take the phone from Justin Waller's hand, turn off the country music and put on HH. I normally wouldn't tell on him, but it was live streamed to 50,000 people in HD. Putting people with far more to lose in a compromising situations for clicks isn't a cool thing to do. If you were under 1% of the gunfight, Andrew and I were, then I wouldn't have done that to him.
Tristan, message to you. Why didn't you, if this was gonna make you rat on me, and if it was such a big problem, why didn't you just ask me to turn off the song? Oh, you know why? It's because you didn't want to look like a pussy in front of the live chat. You didn't want people to look and see that you were folding. It would have been way better if you just said it there, hey, no, I don't want the heat right now. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, no problem. Instead, you go on PBD and grovel. Instead, you go on Twitter and be, oh no. Instead, you call a Jewish Zionist behind my back off stream and say, he did this song. If this was really that big of an issue from the people that wanted to escape the matrix and resist the slave mind, you should have just asked me to turn off the song. You should have just... Do you think that I knew that this was going to give you all these problems and you were going to apologize? I didn't fucking know. I thought we were real ass niggas going hard as fuck.
This is Mike.
Yeah, again, fair point from Sneako. I don't know. That was pretty slimy what Tristan Tate just said.
Boxing loss to Jason Moore has done something to Andrew Tate. Now he's explained himself to the internet. He seemed under pressure in that interview to try and make this wrong, when normally he would just stand on it and say he was there. And even him partying with these younger guys now, it just seems weird. Like, Tate has changed a lot. At one point when the song come out, he played it over a video, so he supported Ye, and now he's not supporting it. Across the years, numerous people have tried to get him to change his views on many things, and he never has, and now he is starting to change it. The most funny thing in this situation is Sneako's been thrown under the bus a little bit here, but I think he's come out looking the best, because he's just stood on it, and some people will support and some won't. It is wrong, you shouldn't request it, but he stood on business.
Guess you're not top G anymore. Stole that shit. You don't know what to do with that shit. Give me that shit. You know when you see a nigga like, bro, Vlad, I talk facts. You got that top G? Give me that shit. Stole that shit. I walk shit down. That's my shit now, nigga. That's my shit. I'm top G, nigga. I talk facts, Vlad. Stole that shit.
Obviously, he had that loss to Chase the Moore. Many people might have turned on him a little bit, and many people actually supported him, saying it was unfair. The guy was a lot younger. But when have we seen Andrew Tate like this? I'm not sorry. I am sorry. I'm not going to say sorry. I didn't do anything wrong. This is just different, Andrew Tate.
Bro, I have to be honest here, guys. I'm really not trying to do some big apology tour. And the reason for that is because I really didn't do anything wrong. So I want to make this clear. I understand why some people were offended. I understand they want to attach it to my name. I understand that it gets clicks in the media if you say Andrew Tate did X, Y, Z. I got on a bus. Full-grown men made decisions while I sat on my phone. I then got off the bus and stood in a nightclub while other people played songs while I sat on my phone. If they want to crucify me for that, that's up to them.
Obviously, no one wants to have backlash of that sort, but Andrew Tate is disrespected and violated and been racist numerous times on X to other communities and demographics and never clarified what he meant or he did anything wrong. He just doesn't even address it and says he doesn't care. But now things are changing.
I have black friends, white friends. I have every single type of friend you can have. We have the most racist group chat in the world. This is the world I live in, right? And I think that the reason the anti-Semitism issue is so sensitive is, one, because of the prevalence, especially online. And I'm not going to lie, I see it everywhere myself. I'm not even Jewish. It must be scary to see it absolutely everywhere online.
Okay.
Many people...
That was just a pathetic ending from him. So I guess to wrap this up, it's the streaming world is extremely fake. The content creator world, it's like these people will act like your friends when they're not. And then when pressure comes, they'll throw you under the bus. So that's kind of the moral of the story. Can't really trust many of these social media figures, and I've seen this myself meeting with a few of them. None of them really care. None of them are actually your friends. They don't really have morality, and they'll throw you under the bus the second it suits them. So it's unfortunate. I guess respect to Sneako for standing his ground, and Andrew Tate, I don't know, that was embarrassing. And of course it's after you insult a certain group of people, and everybody knows why that is. But yeah, guys, it's a weird situation. I guess I'm kind of curious to see where Andrew Tate's career will go after this and how else this situation might escalate. But it's been a bit embarrassing so far. But if you guys enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Really helps out the algorithm. And again, thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time.